happy Monday. I've only just got round to picking the camera up. It is 17:53. It's 5:53. I'm sat outside Sainsbury's. I've had a day. I woke up at 4:30, so excited to go and train. I managed to get back to sleep for an hour, but I cannot tell you what having an ultra flexor training has done for my motivation. Like I said in my last vlog, I didn't think I needed it, but I'm just so gassed to train, and that feels amazing. So I trained upper this morning, used loads of spicy new kit. I'm aching everywhere. And I just feel fucking great. I feel so good. I feel good about everything. And yeah, it's just a really nice feeling to be where I am at the moment. Had a bit of a pose this morning in between my session and my cardio, which I did get done, and that's my final one for the week, so that feels excellent as well. But my posing session felt like I had picked up on some of the tweaks that Han had given me on Saturday, which felt really good. But oh god, I looked at myself and I was like, am I gonna be ready in time? My legs don't seem to be moving much on the back of them. It's always a place where I struggle to come in. It's always the last to come in, but I can see my hamstrings just peeking when I bend over. I'm not going to make a habit of that, but I can see them just, and I'm excited to see them more because there's still quite a bit of body fat on the back of my legs, but hopefully they'll start to come in. But everything else is looking pretty good. Anyway, I've come to Sainsbury's to get some pickled pink onion because I'm obsessed. Prep things. I just dyed my eyebrows using the eye lure kit. This one went great, this one not so great. Maggie's also been to the salon tonight. She's had her nails done. She's had her ears cleaned, her eyes thoroughly cleaned, and now she's about to have a bath. And she looks very worried about it. Tuesday, and I'm in for quads and delts. Honestly, yes. How did you know? It is Tuesday and I'm already taking calls. I'm like, fuck. I just had the best quads and delts session. Like, I'm so happy. And I also had a little bit of a posing session. I did that yesterday as well, but today I came off the gym floor and I went straight into the posing room. And usually with me, I have to sit and think about like tweaks that have been made and stuff. But I just got in there and I did it. And it's the best I've looked in like 2 years. I'm so happy with it. The proportions look good. My delts look like I have some. Honestly, I'm made up. And I've spoken to Hannah and sent it over to Hannah, and her feedback was wild. So I've sent it to Amy as well, and now I'm buzzing about it. But yeah, it's just been a really nice start to the day. I've got the meeting that I can go on a walk with today. I'm already about 4,700 steps into the day, but I've got that meeting later where I can go for a walk whilst I'm on it. So I'm looking forward to doing that. I should have all my steps boxed off and more probably before midday, which is great. And then what I will do is this evening I'll probably chill. I will go and I might do a little bit of work, but I'll mostly be chilling and getting myself ready for the morning and my rest day. But I'm in the office very early tomorrow because I'm conducting and directing a business continuity exercise with all the heads of department. So I'm a little bit nervy, but I'm good. And I'll be travelling home after that because I've got a doctor's appointment in the afternoon. But it's a busy week this week, like a busy week this week. I have got my hair appointment on Saturday to go blonde. I'm really excited, man. And so I've got that. I will have to work around that because I'm going to be sat down for about 4 or 5 hours on Saturday. Andy's parents are doing an impromptu visit on Saturday because they're doing something this end of the country, so they might as well. So I'm going to try and see them if I can. And then Sunday, I'm on the Power Up with Posing with Hannah in the morning, talking about all things show makeup and doing your own stage makeup. And then I've got to hightail it over to Derby for an in-person check-in with Amy because she's over from Dubai. So I'm making the most of that. And yeah, I'll just have to fit everything in around that. But it's feeling pretty good. I think Maggie's lost something under there, so I need to go and sort that out. But it's got off to a good start today. I'm going to finish this up on the treadmill, I think. Good morning, it is Wednesday. It is a rest day. It's actually about 7:30 and I'm already at the office because I just want to get some bits boxed off and some items printed for my business continuity exercise that is happening from 9:30 till 12ish. I'm a little bit nervous. I always do this. I don't know why. I get really nervous when I'm like presenting something or facilitating something, directing something. And then afterwards I'll be like, oh my God, that went great. And I'll be on such a buzz. But until that time, I just really question my ability and stuff. And I don't know why. I especially don't know why, because in my one-to-one with my manager yesterday, he would like to put me on the Lead to Succeed programme, which is like a development opportunity to go into line management. And I've been a line manager before. So I don't know why I do this, but I do. And I imagine a lot of people struggle with things like this and a bit of imposter syndrome every now and again. But here we are. Will I grow out of it? Don't know. But I'm much more confident in myself as time goes on in this role. But when things like this are on, I do get a little bit, will it go okay? I don't know. But it's only a couple of hours of my life and I still do it. Anyway, so it's rest day today. I'm in the office for a little while. I will be going back home after this exercise is finished because I've got a doctor's appointment later, which is a face-to-face about my ADHD diagnosis. So I'm anticipating that will get me on the pathway to a diagnosis, but we will see how that goes. With it being rest day, I'm just focusing on steps today because I've got all my cardio done. I've got all my rest day food with me and I'm going to get in now, get stuff printed, have my breakfast and make sure that I'm just kind of set up for success today. But yeah, just steps. So whatever I don't get in the day, I will go and do later on. But because I'm going to and from the conference rooms this morning to get stuff printed and ready, that usually actually gets me quite a few steps in, more than I would normally get on a normal day at work. So I think I will be just fine today. How am I feeling about my check-in tomorrow? I'm on day 12 of my cycle and I've got red days according to natural cycles. So I am due my ovulation at some point between day 12 and day 19. It's usually happening around day 15, day 17. My weight is up though. So some of that could be stress. I've actually had quite good sleep this week. So I think it's just a little bit of stress perhaps, but of ovulation fluctuation where my hormones are like, so I think it's just that, but we will see how check-in goes. I sent Amy my posing through yesterday from after my quads and delt session and I just said, I think this is the best I've looked in a really long time, and she said I'd have to agree. So regardless of what my weight says and how my check-in goes, she has seen me at another point this week where she has agreed that this is the best I've ever looked. So there's a lot more to it than just weight drops, but we'll see how that goes. I think I've said for the last 3 or 4 vlogs that I don't know how I'm escaping daily cardio. I still feel like that. So I think changes will be coming at some point. I don't think many changes will occur to food because it's already on the lower side for me. But right, let's get in and get this shit done. Wish me luck. It is now 10 to 5 and I've got an appointment with Han to go over some retreat bits at 5, which I've actually asked to be pushed back a little bit. I had a brilliant morning. The exercise went really, really well, and I just didn't need to worry about it, but I do question my own ability sometimes, and yeah, I do, and I didn't need to. It went really well. It actually went better than I could have anticipated. Everybody was super engaged with it, and it went great. I've just had my GP appointment for my adult ADHD diagnosis, where I had to go for an assessment with my GP, and I'm just so frustrated, and I was so upset in there because he just made me feel like I was wasting everyone's time. And now I feel like I'm wasting everyone's time, and it's not a nice feeling. But basically he said that the evidence that I've provided and all of that stuff needs to go off to the integrated care board, and that they will make an assessment, and that it's likely that it will be bounced back and that it will go nowhere. He actually raised his voice to me at that point, and I was like, whoa. This isn't an argument, this is a doctor's appointment. I don't know whether he shared some of my frustrations and was just getting riled up, but it just felt very, very weird. But yeah, so I'm just feeling a little bit deflated after that. But I share my life on the internet, so I thought I'd just let you know that that's how I'm feeling. Something that I have done this week, and I thought I'd come and do this because it'd cheer me up. Bought quite a few bits off Vinted because all of my gym stuff is too big. And I don't mean like oversized baggy too big. I mean my tits are flopping out my sports bras. What's left of them anyway, they're now flopping out of my sports bras. And some of my stuff like that, none of my leggings fit. I'm pulling them up if I'm not wearing my training pants. And do you know what? I've worked really hard for this physique. I will buy myself some small gym wear in a size small, and I've actually bought some extra small stuff, but I've bought extra small stuff in the thought that if they don't fit me now, they might for my photo shoot and look nice then. But yeah, that's where I'm at. What I'll probably do is put all of this stuff together and do like a what I got on Vinted haul in this video. I also need to touch on the costs of competing. One of my subscribers, I think her name was Vicky, she asked about the costs of competing and putting that together in like a little sit down, go through everything. And I think it's a really good subject to touch on, because if you're thinking about it, it's fucking expensive, and you need to kind of prepare yourself and not get yourself into a shitty financial situation, because nothing's worth that. It's just competing at the end of the day. But if you're serious about it and you want to try it, you want to get some savings together. So I will talk through some of the costs of competing, hopefully in this video, if not the next one. But I'm going to try and make some time to do a little sit down this weekend and talk through that. But yeah, the cost of competing would be a lot less if I didn't keep buying things, but treat yourself. I'm laughing because this little dick has just been trying to grab my hands as I'm practicing a routine in the kitchen, which brings me on to what I was about to say. Oh, I'm just about to respin the creamy and it's so noisy I'll walk away. Oh, I need to take it out before I spin it. Anyway, what I was about to say was I completely forgot earlier. Han sent me through the kind of like first draft of my routine. I'm starting to get really excited. It is good. I don't know whether it's completely me. I'm like, I don't know, there's a few tweaks I think which will come along with time and how I'm developing, how I'm looking, because some of the poses at the minute I'm looking at and thinking, that's not one that I've ever done before, but she can see how I'm gonna look at the same time, so I need to trust her, but also I do have an input in this. Previously all my routines, I say all my routines, all 2 of them, have been choreographed by Kayla, but I'm letting Han have free reign on everything this year. I was just literally watching the video back and running through it in the kitchen, and Maggie was trying to bite my hands, so that's good. That's not a good start. Still getting the hang of this one. Good morning, it's Thursday. I cannot stop fucking smiling. I've done my check-in this morning. I think today is the first time that I've looked at a check-in and really, really believed in myself. It's coming. I've dropped 1.4 kilos this week. And when I say this week, I actually mean overnight. My body's been holding at 77 all week. And today I've woken up 75.6. I'll be honest, last night I felt proper shit. I had a headache. I was really tired. I went to bed about 9, half 9. I had a shower after I'd done all my shit, and I got in and was like, yeah, that's me. Done, spent, went to bed. I've woken up this morning, and the changes that I've seen this week, even from Tuesday when I thought, hey, that's coming along, that's the best I've ever looked. Today, whilst I am flatter because it's not post a training session, the changes are mad. The changes are mad. My back is coming in, my legs are starting to come in, which is most importantly. Like, there isn't as much, I think I referenced in last week's vlog that there was still a lot of cellulite on the back of my legs and body fat hanging in there. There isn't as much this morning at all, which is so exciting. I haven't had any feedback from Amy yet. I'm just waiting, but I've just polished off 30 minutes cardio anyway, because if it goes up this week, it goes up this week. I've made a dent. If it doesn't change, which I imagine it might not, given the pattern of what's happened recently. Famous last words. All the time I've been like, it's going to be daily cardio is coming in, and the day that I've said I think she might not change anything, I bet she does, but I feel fucking great. I feel great. So I'm at work now. I'm just getting steps for the rest of the day. I'm in the office as well, and I'm just, yeah, I'm ready for my food. Okay, I'm out for my lunchtime walk, and as you can tell from my beaming smile, no changes. Amy is beyond happy with my check-in today, and so am I, as I said this morning. So there's no changes whatsoever. She's happy with my cardio, she's happy with where my steps are at. Ooh! And it's not the fact that I haven't got to do more that I'm happy with. The fact that I haven't got to do more means that my progress is that good that we don't have to do anything differently. It's not from a can't be asked perspective, it is purely from a my coach is so happy with the progress that I'm making doing what I'm doing that I'm really on track. And yeah, it feels fucking great to have not needed anything else at this point. So we're just going to carry on for another week doing what I'm doing. She did say that at some point when I hit a certain like a week's out point, she'll start carb cycling me because the bulk of the fat is off, which is great to hear. I think that'll come in the next few weeks. I have asked, you know, will that mean some different food sources? Just so I've got something to look forward to. Why not? But I'm looking forward to seeing her in person on Sunday. I'm going to take her weight on Sunday and just see where I'm at, so that she's just got some data versus a visual as well. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this, and I'm very excited by the progress that I've made and where I'm sat. She's got no doubt whatsoever that I'm not going to be coming in on time for those first couple of shows. She did say today that obviously we'll aim for like 80% for those shows. So the best that I'll look will not be for my qualifiers. They will be for the end, like the Universe and NABA British Finals. That will be the best look that I bring. And that is just smart. Like, as long as I get the ticket to qualify and I'm at those shows, that's all that matters for those regionals. So that's where we're at. It's exciting. I've had some feedback on the carb cycling, which is something that I've not like rigidly done in a prep. Obviously there's days near the end where you carb up, but carb cycling I've not really massively done, other than like small refeeds here and there, and some big refeeds actually back with Jenna when I was prepping with her. So my carb cycling on high days, I will have higher carbs, no cardio. What? I'm very excited to see how that pans out. I have just reassured Amy as well that because she's not prepped with me before, I just wanted to offer her a bit of reassurance that if there are like sweet carb sources like dark chocolate, it's more fat as well, but if she wanted to add some dark chocolate in or squares bars back in, that she doesn't need to worry about me falling off plan. Sometimes a little bit of something sweet with some clients can make them add that little bit more in and they don't stick to it. But just wanted to offer her a bit of reassurance that in a prep I'm pretty nails. You can give me as low food as you want, you can give me whatever sauces you want, but that is what I will stick to. I've just been out for a little walk since getting home and finishing off my steps, and my dolphin order arrived today, and whilst it's not very exciting because I practically order the same thing every time, I thought I'd still show you. I have also just gone and picked up some Vinted orders, and I think tonight's the night I'll probably show you. Someone has put an in-post locker in the village now, so I don't have to go to Lidl. It's not good for anyone. From Dolphin, I picked up another Hydra Max in cherry flavour, standard me. I also bought and topped up on some supplements, so it was a relatively small order. One of the best things that Dolphin have done recently is start to stock Now Foods. Now Foods supplements I've been using for a little while now. They're who supply my DIM supplement, and they're really good, and they have literally everything. Picked up my probiotic in Now Foods. I usually buy them off Amazon, but now that they're stocking Now Foods and they have literally everything, I don't need to keep making multiple orders. I can just get it all in one. I also topped up on my magnesium because I had run out, obviously, but I've never ever bought the JP ones. They were actually really reasonably priced. I think people tend to think that
JP supplements and protein and stuff would be really, really expensive. But when you compare across the market now, they maybe used to be, but the price of protein and stuff has gone up massively. So they're really reasonably priced. So I've got some magnesium. And I also just topped up on L-glutamine. L-glutamine, I don't really mind what brand that comes from. Like I say, I normally buy it off Amazon. So that was my little short but sweet dolphin haul, but I didn't really need to stock up on anything else. Yeah, I'm going to sort my supplements out now. And then I'm going to go and try on some of the stuff that I've bought. And I'm going to have a shower and wash my hair. And then that'll probably be me done for the night, to be honest. Wild. Maggie's trying to get in on this. Maggie, no. Maggie, no. So I picked up this set. I will put all my prices and stuff that I paid down below, but this is Tala. Is it We Are Tala? Know that it has a good reputation. I think these are both a size small, but they seem really well made. It's not a brand I've worn before, but one that I wanted to try out. Tiny these shorts look, but they are a small. But this is a Vanquish set, and I thought if it doesn't fit me now, if it doesn't fit me in however many weeks time, it will be a good photo shoot little outfit. I also picked this up, which is another Vanquish all-in-one. I've never worn Vanquish before either. I don't know, this is very brazen of me to just start buying brands that I'm not, you know, familiar with. But then this is another Vanquish set that I picked up in like a wine colour. You can't see it very well here, but it's like a really true wine colour. Hi, Maggie. And then I also picked up, which I've just chucked on here, this is, if you saw last week in my training at Ultraflex, Maggie, come out the way. This is the Gymshark all-in-one that I wore, but it's just in red. And I got that in a size small as well. And that's what I've got so far. There's still stuff on the way. Oops. Oh my God, welcome to Friday. It's about 5 p.m. This morning had so much promise. I went to the gym, I trained pulling hams. It was great. I did my cardio, lovely. I got back with enough time to tan because I'm conscious that I'm going blonde tomorrow and I didn't want to look super washed out, and I need to get used to what level of kind of skin tone looks better with that on me. And I was just scared of looking pale and not liking it. Anyway, I have not got up from my computer practically all day. All of my meetings overran into my lunch, and they were practically back to back with things that I had to do today. So it's now 5 p.m. and I've done 3,000 steps. So I'm going to go and feed back to the girls, stomp around the village. I've got to go and pick up another Vinted parcel or two. And then I'm hoping that tonight, when I get back, I can do my nails and I can wash my tan off. I'll probably go to bed. I'm going to take tomorrow as a rest day because I've got Maggie's puppy training and it's just going to be a busy day. I'm going to go and get my cardio in first thing regardless and get up early and do that. Andy's gone out for the night. He's at a gig in Birmingham. I can't remember what time he's getting home tomorrow, but he'll be home to kind of sort her out whilst I'm at the hairdresser's. And then I'll catch up with whatever steps I haven't got tomorrow whilst I've been sat down for 4 hours in my evening. Tomorrow's just going to be one of them days and I'm just accepting it. It needs to happen. But I hate sitting down at the hairdressers. Hate it. Saturday. Very quiet. It's nice. I left the gym at about 6:20, got my cardio done, and I was home for 7:20. I've showered, I've had my breakfast, I've made Maggie's breakfast. I've kind of got ready. I've got everything prepared for puppy school. When I get home, I'm going to set up my meals for the day because chances are I'll probably get through a couple whilst I'm there. It's 1:45. I'm sat outside my hairdresser's waiting to go in and have my hair done. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for a change as well, and to just know that the things that I don't like are going to be much more manageable from here on in, hopefully. But Maggie was really good at puppy training. I didn't film any of it because obviously it was just me and I was concentrating, but she did good. And we came home and we had a pig's ear. I say we had a pig's ear. I definitely didn't. She had a pig's ear. And I just packed up all of my food for the rest of the day because I'm going to be busy. busy, and I managed to get nearly 5,000 steps at puppy training and from this morning, so I'm not feeling too bad about what I'm going to have left to do for the rest of the day. I'll try and get some steps in whilst I've got my foils in, but I'm not going to go out of my way. About 7,000 is 2 rounds of the block for me, so I'm not too bothered. That'll take me about 40 minutes. And I'll probably want to do that after I've sat down for so long, because I'm not good at sitting still. So I'm really looking forward to this. And yeah, this is the last time you're going to see me this dark for a long time, I think. You watch, I'll hate it and I'll be back dark soon. No, I won't. I think I have actually just beaten the record. You confirmed it, didn't you? This is the longest application of foils that Sarah's ever done. And how long's it taken us? I say us, you.
What is it? 3 hours 15? Isn't it?
Yeah. It is about 20 to 11. I didn't get home from the hairdressers until 5 to 10 because it all just started going wrong. My roots wouldn't take at all. They were white at one point. There's 2 different toners on there. It isn't exactly what I imagined coming home with. It's not great at the root. But as soon as my natural root starts coming through, I'm sure it'll be fine. At the minute, it's just, I can't remember the last time that there was ever a blonde root for me. In fact, I don't think there ever has been. Either way, it's not ideal, but it's a very good start. There's a lot less dark than I thought there would be. Literally from about here down, I love it. Here up, not so great, but I'll show you it properly tomorrow. Because right now I just need to get all my steps in. I've still got my creamy to have. I'll probably be eating that at about midnight. I've got to be up early for the power up. It ain't great, bro. You can't even tell from where I am at the minute, but yeah. Wow, what a day. Good morning. I have just got myself ready. You can see the extent of my hair colour now. I think it will look great when my roots have started to come through at the minute. I don't think I've ever had blonde hair with no root before, but this is all highlights. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Crazy. Anyway, I've just done my makeup for the power up with posing with Hannah this morning because I'm talking through stage makeup. I already can't wait to get this off. I'm going to talk through it and show the girls and tell the girls how I did it. So that's why I look like this at 7:31 a.m. But yeah, I'm gonna just grab a little bit of something to drink and just chill. I'm excited for it. I'm a little bit nervous as well, but it'll be fine. And then the rest of today, I am gonna be taking this off pretty quick, sharpish afterwards. I will get ready. I might go and train first and then go over to Derby to see Amy. I'm not sure which order I'm going to do it in yet, but that is all I've got to do today. I got all my steps in last night, even though I fucking hated it, and I ate my creamy at 11:30 at night. Okay, I've actually used my hot brush on my hair and I've put a little bit of root spray on it so that they don't look as and I'm actually okay with it. I'm feeling good about it. Was it worth 9 hours of sitting down? No, but that's the card I've been dealt. I've just pulled up at the gym. The train leg's here, and then I'm going to haul my ass to Derby, see Amy, probably do my cardio at Be Modified Gym, which is where they're Team DW are today, and then come home and crack on with my steps at home because I just want to be at home. Second gym of the day. I am back from my tour across the East Midlands to Derby, and I'm sat outside Ultraflex again. I am just having my first meal since my post-workout, which is my chicken salad at 4 p.m, which is less than ideal. My in-person check-in with Amy was good for the most part. She wants to make quite a few posing tweaks, and I'm just a little bit in my own head about it. Like, I know it'll be fine, but I'm just, yeah, overthinking shit and in my feelings, in my head. It will be fine, and it's something that I'll just deal with and rectify. But yeah, that's where I'm at the minute. Just being a little bit overthinky. But I'm gonna get this down me, get my cardio done, get the rest of my steps done, which I think is about 6,000, and think about what I'm going to do. Wish me luck.